Hi everyone, welcome back to Alcove Health Women's Clinic. Today I am here in the clinic with our nurse manager, Kinta, and it's a clinic that provides free STI testing. This week's question on a camera, a clinic, and a question comes straight from many women who call us seeking STI services. And the question is, a woman calls us frantic saying, I just had sex this past weekend.
Or last night.
Or this morning, and I think I was exposed to an STI. Can I come right in and get tested?
The answer is yes, you can, but it's not going to give you the answers you're looking for.
Why not?
So it is important that if you're sexually active, that you get regular testing, that you pay attention to your body, you're looking for symptoms. But if you were just exposed, had a recent exposure, it's important to know that there are different stages, a few different terms you might want to know about. The important terms would be the incubation period, and that is the time it takes for the body to produce antibodies and for you to start having symptoms. Then there is the latency period, and that is the time between your exposure to an STI and when you can pass that infection on to other people. And then there is the window period, and it's how long it takes between your exposure to an STI and getting an accurate test result.
Okay, so until you get to that window period, you're probably going to get a negative test even if you have the STI.
Correct.
And you can even get a negative result and still be contagious and pass it on to other people.
Correct.
So the danger is you come in too early, you get a negative result, you feel good and confident, and the reality is...
you have a false sense of security.
Yes. Okay, that is a big deal, and that's why we want women to wait until certain time frames.
Right. So for gonorrhea, it's about 7 to 14 days.
Okay.
For chlamydia, it's 5 to 14 days, and then trick is like 7 to 30.
Okay.
So typically we would say wait at least 2 weeks after exposure to come in and get tested.
Okay, and those are the 3 STIs that we test for here. Of course, there are others with different windows.
Right, and those require a more comprehensive panel.
Okay.
But the 3 that we test for, the issue is those are the 3 that can spread. So if they go up into the uterus and then they can go out to the fallopian tubes or even the ovaries and cause something called PID, which is pelvic inflammatory disease. And that can cause permanent damage to the fallopian tubes. So it's definitely a good reason why you want to get regular testing, even if you, A, don't know that you've been directly exposed, or B, are just, let me just make sure and get routine testing. We definitely recommend that.
All right, and I'm going to link the video we have on pelvic inflammatory disease so people can learn more about that as well.
Yes, yes.
Listen, we understand that maybe the hardest thing to do is to wait when you think you've been exposed.
Yes.
But we're telling you for your health and your peace of mind so that you can leave here with a confident answer. You need to wait until the test can be trusted because you waited long enough to test.
Correct.
And so if you're in the local area and you think, I want free testing for chlamydia, gonorrhea, or trick, if you're also concerned about having a pregnancy, maybe an unplanned pregnancy, leave that information in your appointment request as well, because we provide free pregnancy services as well. And we can do all of that in one appointment.
Yes.
That's right. We normally have test results back within
5 business days.
That's great. And then what if they test positive?
Then we refer them out for treatment.
If you have a concern about an STI or a pregnancy, find us on the end screen and make your appointment today. We look forward to serving you. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.